Alright, so tonight we are going to be doing some video game controller sounds, and I'm going to start out with the one that I am not 100% sure on how well this one's going to work. Um, it's going to be the 3DS. The reason I don't know how well this one will work is because the sound or the buttons are very quiet compared to normal controllers. So I'll start with this one for a little bit, see how it goes, and then I'll move on to PlayStation and Xbox. You can kinda very faintly hear the button sounds. I have to be careful though, because the only way that these get picked up is by having it like right next to the mic, and it runs a risk of hitting the mic with the DS. And that would not be good. That would be very, very loud. I hope the button sounds can be heard, like the L and R buttons. These ones are a bit louder, but it's also harder to not touch the mic, so I have to be careful. The little circle thumb pad, whatever you want to call it, is definitely the best one on here. It's the easiest to be heard. It also has it's very slight, like almost rattling sound. Not quite rattling, but I don't know how else to describe it. I think out of all the 3DS sounds, the circle pad's my favorite. I wonder. Some very quiet, faint tapping sounds with the stylus. I hope the stylus sounds could be heard. Also, the game I currently have in is Bravely Default, the first one. I've been playing that recently because I've never finished it, so I've been working on that. Alright, let's go and move on to some actual controllers now. That'll actually work a bit better. So start with a PS4 controller. I know for a fact that these ones will be picked up much better than the 3DS, which is about to fall off my desk. There we go, just had to fix that. Personally, I think I like the PS4 controller sounds just a bit more than the 3DS because it's able to be heard. Although I will say the circle pad on the 3DS is pretty good. I think I actually might like that about as much, at least as much as the PS4 controller. Ooh, that might have been loud. I didn't mean to actually flick the trigger there. I meant to just lightly push it and accidentally flicked it. I don't think it was too bad though. Alright. Up next will be the Xbox One controller. The Xbox One, the thing with the controller, this controller, at least with like the sounds that it makes, specifically the bumpers, they are much harsher sound than the PlayStation. So like this PlayStation, Xbox. So when it comes to the bumpers, I think PlayStation makes better sounds with the bumpers. The triggers, on the other hand, these are not really as harsh. Like these ones are pretty nice. Let me compare that. I think personally, I like the Xbox One for the triggers a bit more than PlayStation. Like these ones are actually softer sounding than the PlayStation controller. I also took the batteries out of here. I was trying to take this off, but then I realized it would be too loud. But I took the batteries out so that way I can push the power button without turning my Xbox on. I think for the most part the Xbox controller sounds just slightly more harsh than the PlayStation. But let's go ahead and, I hit my desk, my bad. Let's go ahead and see if I can do like a combination here. This is going to be a little awkward to hold, but I'm probably not going to do this part for too long just because it is very awkward to hold. Probably a much better way, but whatever. Yeah, this is actually proving to be a bit more difficult than I initially thought. Alright, I think that's about it for that. Just do a little bit more with the Xbox. And one last time, I'm going to just switch back to the PlayStation. So just for the end of the video. And I'm going to finish it off with this. Because I think of the three things that I used tonight, the 3DS, PlayStation, and Xbox, I think the PlayStation controller makes the nicest sounds for this type of video. So go ahead and let me know in the comments what was your favorite controller. What sound from that controller was your favorite sound? I'd be very interested to know what everyone likes for the controller sounds. Personally, I like basically every sound from the PlayStation, but I really like the 3DS circle pad as well. I don't really know how to end the video, so if you enjoyed, just leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.